Well, me never go to prison, but to my knowledge, I understand how Mr. go to prison right now. They need to tighten the security more. So, certain phone or certain luggage lifestyle, stop when a prison. You see me? Prison has stop with too much authority and too much free time. Do certain things in that prison them feel that them can do. So if you are saying I check the road to man and thing then they cut out. You see me? So you have to change up the police them, the corrupt police them. You see me? I will make sure that organized first and foremost. The corrupt police them, I deal with them at first. You see me? They have clean up the jail yard and clean up the station, You see me? And the politician and certain people. So you have to fix up them places first before you can even start about the prison Canada. If you don't fix up the police them or the politician them, the people who work in the prison, you still find corruption and go on, so you have to start with them first.
Me all hear all the conversation Ghana police. We not talk about police. We are talking about the prison and jail system. Where police have to do with that. A water is a whole different section of justice system that a water response on this. What can you do to take out the corruption factor out of humans? Humans will always be corruptible. And certain problems will never be solved once you have the human factor involved. Kind of matter how you say don't give them no phone. Somebody that carry phone go give them. It no matter if you say alright take my phone. Somebody that carry message through some medium go give somebody or tell somebody. So it hard. It tough there so. Once human beings involved in there, you know corruption involved. So just this way there. I mean some people run some argument like oh me? Me can't go to prison. Me not nothing for going to prison. Me tell you this man, anybody who own a vehicle and drive now for do nothing for going to prison. Drop in a wrong patrol and make a tire blood pan you see how close prison that you yeah, because when you have a vehicle, it takes nothing for you to go to prison. So people feel that they won't go to prison alone because they might murder people with gun or with violence. No, brother, a whole heap of way. Through your own negligence, you can cause the death of somebody and end up in prison, brother, indirectly. You never plan for that, but you end up causing somebody death indirectly, brother. So don't be like, say, yo, you can't go on a prison. And if you go to prison for something like that, you wouldn't want to be treated like, oh, you as a prisoner to be treated. Come on, man. Remember, you know, we not condone with no ranks. And we not say, oh, the fancy lifestyle with them there and there. I show off and I drink the Hennessy and a party like them there road. Me not go say that is right. Because it should be a place where you go for reform. But a Jamaican, you don't know Jamaican corrupt system still. So if you are going to change the way to change the system, that's all. Is to take corruption out of it. It go hard to take corruption out of it once you have the human being factor involved. Just look on it.
Alright, here my two cents now upon this. You see the prison system need a overall reform in terms of the people them where run the thing. Prison system become a joke right now. The same way how fear supposed to driving a man where we go commit crime and know say there is a repercussion if you commit a crime or kill somebody. Say you will lose your life by via death penalty. And the same way it's supposed to be in terms of the prison system. A man is supposed to think so it honor nothing for him go prison go sit down. Because guess what? All of the rules them where apply out a road coming like it apply in a prison. A man for afraid for go prison, man. When a man go in a prison, him supposed to know say, yo, listen what I go on. All of them freedom the way they have a road. Cell phone freedom, freedom for move about, freedom for smoke, freedom for do all of them things, that gone. The other thing when we look upon is you have a lot of work out a road for do. And you have man sit down in a prison. We can't do the work and not do it. The government supposed to bring out all of them prisoners there. If you have a mountain for dig down, man, bring them go dig down the mountain, man. Road work for do, make them fix the road, man. Gully work, make them fix the gully. You have some bush over Portmore or anywhere for chop out, man. A prisoner supposed to do that, man. You get what I say? Any work will involve hardship or them type of work that them fear do. So when a man hear about prison, him don't want to have nothing to do with prison because guess what? You now can go around there and drink Hennessy and have party and smoke weed and have them on cell phone and them thing that no man. Think have to regulate the right way. You see me I say rough up prison man. Make man afraid for go prison. That's my talk.
And one you kind of hard still for we who really don't know how the prison system work. But like how them say corruption down there, bring in officers from a different country. Make them come in. The Jamaica dollar don't mean nothing to a US man. The Jamaica dollar don't mean nothing to a English man. So send them down there, make them go work for them dollar. But the corruption can possibly go down that way because Jamaica dollars can't run nothing where them used to. Yes, we hear a lot of input on this topic here. How we can reform the prison system and the jail system. Now, it's obvious that the system is corrupted. It is quite obvious, right? Now, how we can educate and teach the government ways how we can get the prison system under control is, first thing, we know the corruption have to come out, but you can't just dig out corruption overnight. So we have to look at the things like transferring and rearrange warders and prisoners on a regular basis. So there's no chance for them to come to get comfortable and start to plan and know who is them friend from which warder is the prisoner's friends and vice versa, and who is coming where. You have to have a transfer system where they don't get time for settle and plan. That's one way. Now we have to drive fear in a prisoner. So this moment, then spend a 2 month or so. The next moment, then spend a 1 month or so. And you transfer them around. There's no time for them for no friends, no warders, and no certain systems where them can start to push and get their phones in or them getting them certain privileges, right? So now the fear factor now after innate, man must fearful for come to prison. As one of the members them just said, yeah, put them to work. What the hard labor there? When the last time I see prisoners on the street, I clean the street and I paint the street and I paint school and I paint with the hardcore security around them. You understand? In case of an attack or an escape or an attempted escape. We need to get them to do some work in the country. The country want the infrastructure them to fix up. That is just one part of it. The prisons them are run under joke thing. This moment them I escape, the next moment them I beat up water, the next moment them I do this, them and that. Them feel fearful. When they talk about maximum security, that's what the Jamaica need to start implicate. Maximum security. A man now see daylight for all a month or 2 months. This is not against human rights. This is how the law is made. The law is made to make them deter from crime. What deterrence prisoner have right now? Them a bad up prisoner in there. Them a bad up warder in there. Gunman here them a come from. Them a threaten. You must deter. What I mean say a man even say a thing in there go against certain thing. Him not say light again for 1-3 months. You think him want to go through that? Isolation, total isolation. You have to drive fear in a prison. When man got caught and run say them a got prison for 10 year or 20 year. Man must have shit up themselves in a courthouse. And at them kind of meds they have to start put out there and make the public even know. So you saying they wanna be killers and robbers and know what them all come face. The fear factor must in them. And you must have prisoners that watch prisoners. And you must have warders that watch warders. You understand? Wardens too. The chief, man, I watch him too. So other certain society must run. One I watch the other. So a man fearful of getting caught. So him not go perform the foolishness. So that is how me really see you have to think ahead of these prisoners and warders, because prisoners have money more than warders. Because enough of them have money on road with the things that them do. And warders, them just go by the rules and them go by this. So every little bribing them jump on it.
Then get to make them picnic get at school. Then make them get them this taking care of them car papers, get them insurance, pay all these little small little petty things. Them succumb to because guess what? Prisoners know so them nah get my money anyways. So prisoners just bribe them and say, hey, Miss bring in a fund, bring in this for me, bring in that for me, and then just work them way in and get it deal with split up the money and work the connection and the chain of people who are get paid. I go continue to do it. Them know the man them who come in a prison, them know the rich man them, the man them who have money. Cause them people are scammers and then get trouble on the road. So them know say, watch out, scammer come in now and make find out how we can get out time. Cause we don't have millions of road. You understand? So certain things the government have to think ahead. Switch up them prisoner and warders on a regular basis. Them not get no foot in. Them not get no time for settle and do no farm or nothing. And you continue doing it so them can't find ways around that. You see me?
Yes, my view. Big up yourself. Pronounce big up yourself. What I was saying is that the prison system needs a complete clean out. Like there's corruption from every single level. You know, you have the gunman them with them politician friend, them soldier friend, them judge friend, them warder friend. And when they're under a prison, you have to make sure everybody will make sure so everybody is taken care of. You know, and they should bring in a uniform for the prisoners them. We're supposed to look for, so use a prisoner, dress up in white and drink Hennessy and a bun weed every day. Yes, and like the brother say, you should put them to work. You know, everybody should be doing something, not sitting back every day collecting and eating off taxpayers' money. Let them do something, man, and bring in the uniform. But like I said, I think the lady said that you need some outside interference, and that's the only way you can do it. You gotta have outside interference, and that's the only way to solve this problem. Yeah, man, big up yourself.
My 2 cents on this. In order to reform the prison system or the jail system, the lawmakers, i.e., the politicians, they have to first hate crime and criminal. Once you hate crime and criminal, then you're going to lobby for laws. You're going to update the laws or you're going to introduce new laws. Strict prison time. And when they go to prison, there are strict rules inside based on the reason why you're in prison. You can't have serial killers in general population having access to cell phone, having access to clothes, shoes, all them something there. The prison system, they need to have a uniform system. Everyone is in the same thing. No one is allowed to be out of dress. No one is allowed to be having clothes, clocks, all them stuff like regular law-abiding civilians. So if lawmakers hate crime, hate criminal, then they will enact these new laws, update the old laws, throw out some of these old sentencing, and give real hardcore time to the appropriate criminal elements. And in addition, reassure that witnesses are properly taken care of. People in witness protection, they are taken care of, and their families are safe and secure also. People can be assured that when they go on ID parade, that they don't have to fear that the information is going to be leaked, and they can be appropriate witnesses so that criminal elements can be subjected to the full blunt and the full force of their sentencing.
Blessing. My few sentence now. Where at that? Jamaica prison system. Come like see them in Mexico and neighbor man. Yeah man. Remember saying man in Jamaica, you see France as well, fireman and say, from you man is a part of it. Corruption. I feel like bro. You see javelin. No matter what you do man. Cause even the general, when you're mad, I don't want to name you man. Overseas nigga they know. We make a speech, man I show you the real thing. You see what I say? Cause there is no way we are reframe the laws out in the streets, say yo, shoot for kill. And them go behind bars and I live a Candy Crush life, you know? Yeah man. AC in a jail and flat screen on a wall and them a chain every day them a chain. You see what I say? Yeah man, them freedom they have to cut in a way, but as we are bent to look upon it and tell us, you know, prison never make for dark. We have to all look at it as this. You see what I say? And if we want them to deal with the road a certain way, we have to still remember, say, oh, we have regular people who go to jail too, you know, want some things, you know. And if the justice system, but still the law can bend a certain way. So you go for like for murderers and some people do some, you know, them strict men, but as I say, when you go behind bars, you know, if you have an easy life, man. Yeah, man, you know, if you have no AC and no fan and them something. Because them the life of them still a live, so come like, I'm now for them, you know, come like them don't miss nothing. Them have 24-hour security, so them do what them feel. You know what I mean? And them have 3 square meals, so they can't do anything. So that system they have to change. You understand? They have to cut out the Mexico behavior, you know? Yeah, man, because them and Mexico system are the same, you know? Two of them are both similar, isn't it? Yeah, that's my 3%. So secret.